At Groups Direct, we constantly want to give our group organisers and coach operators inspiration. Here's another 6 excursions to inspire you. Our first day excursion is Littlecote House, which is part of the Warner Leisure Group. On arrival, your group will have tea and coffee, followed by a guided tour of the whole house. After that, you'll enjoy a delicious buffet lunch. Then, use the facilities as much as you please before you depart for home. For 20 people or more, this tour is $29.50. Littlecote House in Berkshire. At 11:30 you'll arrive for a welcome drink in the Old House. Littlecote House is a beautiful Elizabethan country house and estate, which includes 34 hectares of historic parkland and gardens. Arrive on site and be served tea or coffee before starting your guided tour. At 11:45 your tour guide will take you through the history of the house, where you will learn about how the house was built in the 13th century and how King Henry VIII courted Jane Seymour at the house. At 1 o'clock you'll enjoy a 2-course meal on site. From 3 p.m. you'll have free time to explore the house and gardens and even enjoy some of the activities on site. You depart around 5 p.m. For groups of 20 people or more, it's $29.50 per person. Our next day excursion is Kensington Palace and afternoon tea. At Kensington Palace there's a new exhibition all about Queen Victoria. After that, enjoy a delicious afternoon tea served in a unique way. This tour is just for 10 people or more and it's $34.50 per person. Kensington Palace and afternoon tea in London. At 1 o'clock, you'll have entrance to Kensington Palace, the family home of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, along with Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. The 2019 exhibition at Kensington Palace will be Victoria Revealed, which is about Queen Victoria, born on the 24th of May 1819 at the Palace. Victoria Revealed explores the many, often surprising aspects of Queen Victoria's character: devoted wife, dedicated mother, lover of the arts, devastated widow and powerful stateswoman with a reign spanning 63 years. From 3 p.m. you'll enjoy an afternoon tea, which will include a selection of sandwiches, scones and pastries served with a pot of tea. For groups of 10 people or more, this will be £34.50. Our next day excursion includes a beautiful landmark in London, the Royal Albert Hall. Enjoy the Royal Albert Hall Grand Tour and an afternoon tea. Afterwards, enjoy free time at the V&A or the Science Museum. For 15 people or more, this is selling at £34.50 per person. The Royal Albert Hall Grand Tour and afternoon tea in London. At 10 o'clock, you'll arrive at the Royal Albert Hall, where you'll be greeted by your in-house guide to begin your grand tour. Experience the excitement inside one of the world's most famous venues as it prepares for the next performance. From Victorian landmark to modern day icon, join the knowledgeable and friendly tour guides on a journey through the hall, taking in the stunning auditorium where the world's stars have performed, the breathtaking view from the gallery and the royal retiring room. At 2:30 you'll make your way to a nearby venue where you'll enjoy a delicious afternoon tea. Afterwards you'll have free time to visit the V&A Museum or Science Museum. For groups of 15 people or more, this is £34.50 per person. If you're looking for something slightly different for your group, then you need to book on to our day excursion called the Camden Cruise and Fish and Chip Lunch. On arrival at your fish and chip venue, you'll realise it's an experience in itself. After that, enjoy a 90-minute guided tour through Camden. After that, why not go and enjoy everything that Camden Market has to offer. For 20 people or more, this tour is selling at £32.50 per person. Camden Cruise and Fish and Chip Lunch in London. At 12 o'clock, enjoy a fish and chip lunch, which truly is an experience in itself. All the seafood used is sustainable, caught on day boats and then delivered to the shop by a third-generation Billingsgate fishmonger. Delicious. At 2:30, your 90-minute cruise travels through the famous Camden Lock before sailing through London Zoo and Regent's Park, and a short canal tunnel to Robert Browning's Island at Little Venice, returning to Camden. During the cruise, the knowledgeable crew give an interesting commentary. Following lunch, step into Camden Market, a thriving area full of around 200 stalls selling clothing, jewellery and other goods. For groups of 20 people or more, this is $32.50 per person. Our next day out is the Smokehouse Experience. This is a very unique day out, but one our groups absolutely love. On arrival at the Smokehouse, you'll be met by the master carver, Darren Matson, who's also a world record holder. After this, you'll enjoy a lovely lunch on site. Why not enjoy free time in the Olympic Park afterwards? This is 15 people or more as a minimum number and is £35 per person. The Smokehouse Experience in East London. At 12 o'clock, you'll enjoy a unique tour of H. Foreman & Sons' famous smokehouse, including a fascinating carving demonstration from their very own Guinness World Record holder for salmon slicing, Darren Matson, who beat Gordon Ramsay in the challenge. It also includes a taster of the world-famous London Cure smoked salmon, made to the same recipe since 1905. At 1:30, you'll enjoy lunch on site, which will include the London Cure smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel, a side salad, followed by homemade luxury chocolate brownie treats with tea or coffee or still or sparkling water. Afterwards, why not pop over to the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park or even go shopping at the Westfield Centre. For groups of 15 people or more, this experience is £35 per person. All aboard for our next day excursion, a steaming adventure, the new and improved version. On arrival, you'll jump on your steam train and enjoy a delicious ploughman's lunch on board. Afterwards, you'll travel to a lovely little local tea room to enjoy a cream tea. 15 people or more is the minimum number and a price of £35 per person. The new and improved version, a steaming adventure, based in Kent. At 1 o'clock, you'll arrive at Sheffield Park Station. Your train will depart promptly. On board, you'll enjoy a ploughman's lunch before you arrive in East Grinstead. When you depart East Grinstead, you'll return back to Sheffield Park and rejoin your coach and depart for the local tea room. At 3:30, you'll be served cream tea with 2 scones, cream, strawberry jam and unlimited supply of tea. The departures are flexible for this and train times may vary throughout the year. For groups of 15 people or more, this is £35 per person. So if any of these tours have inspired you, or you'd like some more information on any of our other tours, then please give us a call on 0800 049 8309. We'd love to help you plan your next day excursion, holiday, cruise or theatre break.